guy from putting your hand. Island. A few things. So you have cell phones. Just make sure that they're on vibrate or turned off. Be aware of people around you. If you're going to take photos, try not to do flash photography. The SHS Broadcast Club is here again. They are live streaming, which is also recording, and so you have access to Friday, last night, and today's performance. It'll be on the Broadcast Club on the athletics page. I will eventually, in the next couple days, post that link to the theater Facebook page so you have access through there as well. We have pictures on the SHS Facebook page from past shows and this show. We also have a link to the fall show of The Great Gatsby, also recorded by the Broadcast Club for us. Today's concessions are brought to you by the girls soccer team. Please support them. The 50-50 raffle is to support the student council. You can get more tickets at intermission, and then the winning number will be posted on your way out after the show. If you would like to, you can recycle your programs on the way out. Sorry, they are upside down. It was probably a little bit expensive if I was to reprint 150 programs. Exits are through our island, up back through the stage, and of course, up behind you. And just a note for this afternoon, we do have a sick actor who will not be joining us. So Emily Holt's characters, Blind Pew and Joe O'Brien, I don't know, in Act 2, will be played by Liam Evans. So they will be on Brook, but they will be helping us out tonight so we can get through our show. If you have any questions, come see me. I'll be around, usually running very fast, but not away from you. Enjoy your show. Thank you again for supporting local high school theater. Enjoy.
Between your dogs! We're on a ship, how far can you get?
Where is it?
Over here!
There he is! He's coming around!
Hey, leave me alone! I done nothing wrong.
On the ground, where is the map?
I've never seen it, I swear.
Find our dog. I know you
Get
got
Cap Flint, he'll tell you it ain't me. Cap Flint, come out here. He'll tell you it ain't me, please.
Flint away.
Captain Flint, thank God above you's here. They was gonna kill me, Cap. Kill me for nothing.
Where is the map?
Map, sir?
Little piece of paper with lines on it.
I ain't got it, Cap. I've never seen it.
Think about this very carefully, Jeff.
I swear to you. On my life, sir.
Your life! That's very appropriate form language now, isn't it, boys? Skin him alive!
No, please.
Tear the flesh from his bones!
Have mercy,
Slam his heart through his throat and throw the whole mess overboard!
I swear, sir, I got the map.
Who's got it then?
Billy Bones, sir.
But Bones is dead.
No, he ain't. You thought he was dead. We all did. But that night after the treasure was buried, and the men what buried it put to death, well, I was watched that night, and around 3 bells I hears a noise. Here comes Billy Bones, you see. He had survived. And he limps to your quarters and he steals the map. Yes, sir. And I stops him right here on this deck. And I said, stop right there. That map belongs to Cap Flint, the man which gave me start in his most noble of professions. Because it's like, I worship you, Cap. You're my hero.
And,
He threatens me. He says if I ever says a word about it, he'll track me down and he'll kill me, sir. And he was over the side of the ship like that.
I see. And you didn't plan to meet up with me all privately. Divide the spoils between old friends.
No, sir. Like I said, the map is yours.
You're a good boy.
Thank you, sir.
You're alive. Bones is alive. And he's got the map. Boys, kill it.
No! Get off me!
I'll just throw him overboard and be done with it.
Stay back, boys. I did it for all of us, please. No.
I remember it all as though it were yesterday, the adventure of my life, that changed me from boy to a man and is still changing me and will never stop. It began in the spring of 1775, when I, but 14 years old, was in charge of the Admiral Benbow Inn, the family business, on Black Hill Cove in the south coast of England. I remember the date, for that was the year when my poor dear father died, a blow from which I will never recover. It was during this illness where he went to London to find a specialist who might save him.
Doctors are better there, Jim. I'll get through this, I promise. It's all you.
Please take me with you, Father. Please, please. I begged him day and night, but knowing he wouldn't do it, looking back, I can see that he was protecting me.
Take care of your mother, son. She needs you now.
Yes, Father, I promise. A letter reached us 3 months later, saying that he died in London. Here was the man I worshipped, ate with, laughed with, slept with, taken from me in a single instant. While he was alive, we went everywhere together, coupled and inseparable like Juno's swans. And if that saying sounds Shakespearean, it is. My father was a simple man, but he loved reciting Shakespeare. He kept a copy of it with him in the left-hand pocket of his jacket, and he taught speeches from the great plays. Friends, Romans, countrymen, he roared against the wind, and I shouted back, lend me your ears. And we'd laugh together. On we'd go, line after line, mile after mile, my best friend, soon gone, and ever loved. So it was in the year that he died that my mother said,
I can take care of the inn now, Jim, but I might need your help.
of course, Mother, and I promise that I'll never need anything, not as long as I live. Bold words, but from the heart. And so we picked up the reins of the business and pulled it like an ailing dray as best as we could. Customers came, village folk, old widow Drews, and who lost her astonished husband to her sea. The bailiff and his 2 sons, one good, the other not, and Reverend Mainwaring, who stood next to me at my father's funeral and held my hand, and Dr. Livesey, the physician who ministered to my father in the months before his untimely death. And all the while, I delivered pints of ale, I kept the tables clean, I collected the bills, and looked the other way when money was tight for this or that one. And so on we rode, filling our lives with everything that was routine and commonplace, until the day the pirate arrived.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Drink to the devil and done for the rest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. You boy, what's your name?
Jim Hawkins, sir.
Tell me, Jim Hawkins, sir. Do you get much company in this here grog shop of yours?
Very little, sir. The nearest town is some 4 miles off.
Good. That's just what I was hoping you'd say. Now, move me in. I'll take that room up there with a pretty view of the cove and the road. You, take the chest indoors. Take a leg. And if you even think of taking a little peeky like inside that chest, when I ain't looking, I'll reach down your throat and cut your gizzard out. Do you understand?
Yes, Dad.
Now, Jim Hawkins, sir. I need your help.
My.
I need you to keep a weather eye open for a suffering man with one leg. And you let me know the moment he shows himself. You understand?
Yes, sir. Is he a friend of yours?
A friend? The man is a friend of no living creature. And if he ever turns his back on you, you shoot him till you're sure he's dead. And pray his ghost will hunt you down, you savvy.
I need scarcely say how that one-legged man now haunted my dreams. On stormy nights, when the wind shook the four corners of the house and the surf roared along the cove and up the cliffs, I saw the man in 1,000 forms and 1,000 diabolical expressions.
Quit your daydreaming, boy. Give me some rum.
But it's breakfast time, sir.
Rum, I say. Now, boy. Make it quick. Rum, 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 rum.
There were nights at the inn where he took a deal more rum than his head could carry. He would call for glasses round and round and force the trembling company to bear chorus to his singing.
15 men on a dead man's dress. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
I think I must be going now.
Sit down, all of you. Jim Hawkins, sir. More rum for the whole table. There'll be no drinking alone at this here grog shop. Not while I'm still drawing breath from my plaguey lungs. So sing up to the gods and drink. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of... You! Stop your jabbering and let me hear you sing.
Are you addressing me, sir?
That I am.
Then you're interrupting, and I suggest you don't.
Dr. Livesey!
Furthermore, as a medical matter, if you keep on drinking as much rum as you have here tonight, the world will soon be rid of a very filthy scoundrel. Put that knife down this instant, or by my honor, you will hang by the neck at the next hazards. Now, I believe my good neighbors like to be going for the night.
Get out! All of you! Go!
Jim, if you have any trouble with this scoundrel, get someone to find me. I'll come right over.
I will, sir.
Out! 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 Jim Hawkins, sir. More rum.
But, sir, you heard what the doctor said.
Ah, doctors all swabs. And what do they know about Saffron Man? I've been in places as hot as pitch, and mates jumping around from Yellow Jack. And I've lived off rum. It's been meat and man and drink and wife to me. So which rum I say? And be quick about it. Ah, swans and blast it all. I'll wager it's the Reverend's wife for getting a reticule or something.
Why, hello, Billy Bones. How's the old swabber, eh?
Black dog.
Aye, black dog as ever was. Here to visit his old shipmate Billy Bones, the Admiral Benbow Inn.
Well, speak up then. What do you want?
Why, what I want right about now is a glass of rum. Wonder if this handsome young fellow would fetch it for me.
What else do you want?
Well, what do you think I want, Bill? Why do you think we've been tracking you down over half of southern England?
Go to the devil.
Go to the devil, is it? And you the man who betrayed us and stole the map.
It's a lie! You left me for dead, so I put you into the split. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, Bill, you're getting all excited. You're acting like someone come here to kill you or something.
Don't you threaten me, you villain.
Oh, who am I to threaten the great Billy Bones, second in command to Captain James Flint? May he rest in peace.
Flint's dead?
Aye, what we remember his love and kindness while among us.
Who's captain now?
Who do you think?
God almighty.
It's him what ordered your execution, Bill. It's a shame he won't be with us tonight.
Dog, listen.
No, you listen to me, Billy Bones. You're as good as dead, and you know it. Now, if you hand me the map right now, I will tell them you cooperated.
All right, I will. But I only got a little wrinkle to suggest. Come here. The wrinkle is, you tell them nobody threatens Billy Bones, and then I can still be the tar out of every single one of them. And I might, just might, consider joining one of my own crew, provided you make me the captain, as I've been deserving since Madagascar. Ah!
Sir, don't kill him!
Come back, you coward! I'll take your arm off! I'll split your gizzard! I'll make you wish you the Ah!
Mr. Bones!
The dog.
What's the matter, sir?
It's a split of it. It's my heart. Finally playing me the fool.
I'll fetch Dr. Livesey.
No need. I gotta get out of this place. And fast.
Sir, what are you doing?
The map. I gotta get it away from the clutches. I'll send the old blind man next. Old blind Pew with a black spot. He's pure evil. Some think he's a horny devil with those hooded gloves of his. He likes to hide in the dark at night because nobody can see him neither. Here it is.
Is that a treasure map?
Flint's map. Captain Flint. And it's in the hundreds of thousands, boy. Hundreds of thousands of diamonds and trinkets and golds and pearls. You'll do the finding, and we'll split it down the middle.
But I don't think I'm the one.
Take it!
Sir?
Shh. Blind Pew.
Ah, light. I feel the prickle of it on me, skin as if there's daybreak lying ahead, and calling out to me like a nice warm fire. Eh? Now, will any kind of friend inform a poor blind beggar man in what just part of this blessed land he be?
You're at the Admiral Benbow Inn, sir. Black Hill Cove.
Ah, now ain't that sweet young voice before me, a precious voice belonging to a precious lad. I was a lad once too, you know. And he had a father and a mother and a voice as sweet as ribbon and honey, and just like your own. I could climb to the top of puzzle trees and play lookout on the beach with me friends, the ones I had, or stay home all snug in me father's great woolly coat, gazing at the fire, dreaming dawning of the world and the creation of man. Now will you give me old blind Pew your hand, me kind young friend, and lead me to this fine old house? Now lead me into Billy Bones, young fella, or I'll have to break your arm and do this to you. Is that you, Bill? Hey, of course it is, because I can hear your heart beating against your chest. Oh, Bill, 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 Bill. We've missed you something terrible up on the ship. Something terrible, aye. For else, who did the rats have to look up to after you? Stay just where you are. Don't even think about moving yourself with the width of an oak leaf. I may be a blind, but I can hear a finger stirring across the stretch of a galleon. Now put out your left hand. Put out your left hand, put out your left hand. Put it out, I say! Now bring it near me to me right. Now open your hand, my dear friend. Open my hand, my dear friend. Open your hand, my dear friend. Open your hand, my dear friend. That's a boy. Oh, she's getting soft, that old hand is. Soft as the belly of a newborn kitten. And now that's done. And I shall see you anon, Billy Bones, in that glorious place where the light gets shared between the just and the wicked. I wish I'd made your better acquaintance, young fella, because I caught strongly to the smell of your hair.
So, what did he give you? It's only a piece of paper.
The black spot. What does it say on the other side?
8 o'clock.
What time is it now?
10 till 8.
10 minutes, boy! This place will be swarming with pirates. Captain Flint's whole crew. But tear the whole place apart and kill me and you.
I've done nothing.
Oh, they don't care. They'll stop at nothing that gets in their way.
Mother! Quick!
They could be here any minute.
Come down! Mother! I'll be back.
The blasted pirates. They won't stop Billy Bones. They won't. None of them want the Sundays. Wait. I see them coming now. The whole pack of them. Bearing down on me. You're all wearing black, huh? Reminding me of the black deeds of my life? Is that what you're about, huh? Showing the crying widows in my face? The dying fathers? Well, you know what? I'll do no more for the life I live. And no crying neither. It ain't my care. It ain't my problem. It ain't my responsibility.
Mother! He's dead. He's dead now. Mother, we have to run.
Run? Why?
Quickly, because they're pirates. They'll tear the whole house apart.
But we can't just leave him here.
We have to. Just go. Come on.
Jim? Shh. Hurry up. It's time to kill him. They're inside.
Hands, head around back to the back of the house, so they can't get away.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now open the door.
It's locked.
Break it down.
Come on now. Put your shoulders into it. There's Bones. Bones, wake up. He's dead. Dead?
Dead?
There's his chest.
Dim your eyes, you stinking pirate. I was looking forward to killing you myself. Now empty the chest and bring me the map, and make it quick.
It's gone. Look, it's been ripped open. Tess took out the map already. It ain't here no place. Who? Who was it? Who?
That little pup. It's him. I'll rip his head out. I'll pull his fingers from his hands. I'll squeeze his neck till the pus runs out his eyes. Where is it? What was that?
What?
I heard something.
It was upstairs, right above us.
Well, come on.
Let's get him.
No.
Hands! Justice! The boys nearby. I just heard him. Scatter the men and squeeze the play hills. Look under every bush and rock. And God Almighty, if I had a pair of eyes, I'd find it myself and tear his eyeballs out.
Hurry, Mother!
No! I can't move. You'll have to go.
No, come on! Don't you see? They're pirates! They'll kill us!
But I can't move.
You have to! All right. I'll hold your arm. Quick! Out of the pilots!
Wait, what was that? It was a signal from Dirk. It's trouble, gentlemen. It's the militia. Let's budge if we get back to the ship.
Budge, you skulk. It's no time to budge. You've got to scatter and find that stinking boy. He's got the map.
It's no use calling, Pew. Now, shake a leg.
Come on, Pew.
Hey, you cowards. You no good tongue belly swabs. Ezekiel Hazard, Justice Death, and Bonnie. You should all be wasting yourselves for turning yellow. There. That'll teach you. And there. And there. Boys, you can't leave a poor blind beggarman out here in this black and shivering wasteland. They're coming.
Jim, Mrs. Hopkins, Squire, check inside.
Dr. Lucy! Mother, come on, I'll be all right now.
Thank God. Jim, Mrs. Hopkins, are you hurt?
No.
They were pirates. Real pirates. They're after Mr. Bones. One of them was called Black Dog, and he and Mr. Bones had a fight, and, well, there was the remains of him. He was trying to kill me.
Well, good riddance, young man.
All safe inside. Place is a bit of a mess, though. All rumsy-derby, rugs up, spoons, plates. God, I've got swords and beggars. Made mincemeat of them. Fighting man by nature. Trains the lad. Sword, pike. Oh, there's a dead man inside. Dead. On the floor. Oh, like a slab of beef. Oh, dear. Ma'am, I wouldn't go in there if I was... Domestic instincts, admirable. 3 cheers.
Squire, this is Jim Hopkins, the lad I told you about. Jim, Squire Trelawney.
How do you do, sir?
Pleasure, lad. Pray for him.
Jim, I wonder what they were after. Why tear up the place if Bones was dead?
Well, I think I know, sir.
You could talk, Squire Trelawney. He's one fight going to strengths.
Well, sir, I think it was this.
A map.
It appears to be an island of some kind. Where?
There. Longitude 62 degrees, 1721. Latitude 10 degrees, 240 north.
Look, it's running at the moment.
Instructions.
Currents.
Danger, Skeleton Island.
And look, the 3 little crosses in red ink. There appears to be writing over here, but I can't quite make it out.
Let's see. Bulk of treasure here, signed J. Flint, Captain. Oh, my lord.
Captain Flint.
Have you heard of him, sir?
Part of it. Bloodthirstiest buccaneer that ever trawled the deck. Blackbeard, a child to Flint.
But would the treasure amount to much? That's the question.
Amount, sir. Amount. Pearls the size of sausage eggs. Rubies, red as blood of such rarity you can't look at them more than a minute without burning your eyeballs. Jade from the dark green that is so fine you can see your own reflection in it. And gold, more gold than a pasha has, or a king, or an emperor. Amount? It amounts to the following. With this map in our possession, with this clue, this oyster of information, I will fit out a ship at Bristol Dock, assemble a crew, lay the provisions, hire a captain, all at my own expense. And I'll take you, Laxey, as the ship's doctor, and Hawkins here as a cabin boy. And I'll have that treasure for the three of us if I search a year, 2 years, 5 years. I will not rest until it is in the hole. Are you with me, Max?
Will it be dangerous, sir?
Dangerous. Do you think it's a country dance? I go to Bristol, across the waters, through a jungle, up a hill, and clunk. I think I'll have this pirate treasure. Can I have a little lemonade? Of course it's dangerous. Now, is it a yes or a no? Are you with me? Doctor?
Yes.
Hawkins?
Aye, aye, sir.
That's the lad. There was a young lad on the sea, the sea. There was a young lad on the sea. He dreamed of his lassie, he dreamed of his home, but mostly he dreamed of the sea, the sea. Mostly he dreamed of the sea. Hey!
And so our fates were sealed. We were after treasure, and there was no turning back. Dr. Livesey went to London to find a physician that could take his practice, while the squire went to Bristol to find his treasure ship. He swore he didn't call it that in public, but Dr. Livesey said that, only half jokingly, that the only man he feared in this enterprise was the squire, because he couldn't hold his tongue. I shared Dr. Livesey's concern, and it seemed a lifetime, but it was a bare 4 weeks before the squire wrote to say that he had acquired a new ship called the Hispaniola. And then I said my fond farewells to my mother, then traveled overnight by coach to arrive in Bristol just as the sun was rising in the east. But look, the morn in russet mantle-clad walks over the dew on high Eastwood Hill. My father's ghost wasn't far away that morning, speaking Hamlet in my ear. His presence gave me both comfort and longing.
Hello, matey. We can shop messages going on.
Thank you, sir.
You have a few spare pennies for Paul Marcel.
No, sir, I don't think I have.
Well, the barrel looks right heavy full of gold and silver, right?
No, I'm afraid there's not much inside.
Well, taking something of a shortcut, are we, Mr. Blakely?
Silver?
And what's that you be clutching to your chest like baby Jesus?
Ain't none your business.
What shall we do with the lad? Feed him to hungry sharks or head him over to the law and let them wring his neck?
I'd hate to see him hang, sir.
Right, sharks it is.
No, please. I can't swim.
All right. Just make sure I never see your face around these parts again. If I do, those sharks will have a new breakfast treat. Believe me, they won't mind the gristle. Yeah.
I'll get you for this.
Make it quick. We're getting bored of life.
Very much.
No worries, poor lad. Just making sure you're more careful with that purse of yours.
Quack! Pieces of bait!
The birds get hungry. You know, I should have fed him that squirming devil there. On second thought, I might have poisoned the poor bird.
Is he a real parrot?
Well, he isn't, he ain't, you might say. I brought him back myself from Madagascar, but I suspect he probably do get him.
I bet he's a very good companion, sir, if you ever love me.
That he is, lad. A fine friend when a friend is needed. We sail together like Juno's swans. What brings you to this dock in Bristol? Right away from home to taste the sea?
No, sir. Well, my mother knows all about it. I am to be a cabin boy that sails in a few days. This Hispaniola, I hope to good myself a dignity.
Well, that's the lad, and I'm sure you'll do it too. You're smart as paint, you are. I saw that when I first set my eyes on you. You know, I was a cabin boy myself once on a cutter in the Indian Sea. And I rose like a phoenix from the ashes, the glorious title of ship cook. Thence to quartermaster, then to midshipman on a man of war. I was a devil with a double quadrant. And I would have been left too if I hadn't lost my leg in service under Admiral Hawke.
Are you sailing with any of these ships here, sir?
How I wish. Nobody wants a sea cook with a game leg.
Pieces of bait.
Poor boy's getting hungry. I should go feed him. John Silver.
Jim Hawkins.
Hawkins. New Hawkins. In London town. You got any relatives?
No, well, I mean, my father was in London.
This is some years back. Different Hawkins, I'll wager. His name was Peter.
My father's name was Peter.
Peter Hawkins. Lived in Dorset, a place called Black Hill Cove.
That was my father. That was him. He went to London for his health.
That's right, for the sawbones. My. Peter Hawkins. He was mates, Jim. Very best of friends. Here, quoted Shakespeare, fair crammed it down my throat. Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend to the brightest heaven of invention.
A kingdom for a stage, a princess to act, and monarchs to behold a swelling scene.
Yeah. Look, I have something. This is his. He gave it to me before he died.
It's Shakespeare. This is his. It has his writing in it.
Yeah, lad. You know, I have to confess, he asked me special to hand it to you if I ever found myself in Devon. But then I ran away to the sea and... Anyway, it's yours now.
Mine?
Yeah. I beg your pardon, lad. I should have found you before.
No, no. I'm just so glad that...
You're a good boy, Jim. Your father will be proud.
Jim Hawkins, bless my soul. Right on time, boy. Punctual. Top notch.
Good morning, sir.
Is something wrong?
No, no. I'm... Is the ship in harbor?
In harbor. Boy, I'm almost standing next to her. Look, there. 2 red flags. The Hispaniola.
Wow, she looks handy as a dolphin. Twice as quick.
That she is, sir. Sails like the wind.
Is she Kettering?
Right to the yardarm. Like a lace handkerchief carries 200 times. Do I know you, sir?
John Silver, at your pleasure.
I was a friend of my father's. This is Squire Trelawney and Tisha.
Ah, well, I'll let you know you have the finest cabin boy I've ever set my eyes on. Smart as paint he is, and good as gold.
He stopped a villain just now. He knocked him down. He's as strong as Hercules.
Now, Jim, let's not exaggerate. Poor guy would have fallen over with a puff of wind.
He saved my life.
Now.
Well, he also sailed with Admiral Hawke. You didn't know.
Really? Well, Hawk was the best.
And he was, lad, finest sailor that ever lived. Taught me everything.
And you a cook?
Cook, midshipman, quartermaster. It's on the sea I tend to convoy and wherefore.
And you're looking for a berth?
That I am, lad, but I ain't one to push myself.
Well, Hawkins here thinks a lot of you. And our trouble is, we don't have much of a crew yet. I've hired a captain, a fellow named Smollett. Do you know him?
No, sir.
Well, he's trying to get a crew together, but says all the sails in Bristol are engaged.
Maybe he's asking the wrong people.
Meaning?
Meaning you gotta shoot high enough to bring down the prize. You'll be wanting a crackerjack crew with a ship like that, and I know them all. Sailed with them from the Malabar to the Barbary coast, the caravan all the way to where we are now. And believe me, they'll make themselves available for a good voyage when one arrives. Where do you sail?
Ah, secret. Can't tell. But between you and me, there's a treasure involved.
Sir!
Treasure!
Enormous, magnificent, the greatest of the century. And it's not within doubt, sir. It's Flint's treasure. Captain Flint.
Pirate.
That's him. And the word is all over, not just me. Ask anyone, sir. It's a king's ransom, and jewels and gold, and we'll have it, without question.
Well, if you let me, you gotta give me your proxy light so I can make the proper bargains. I'll have you the finest crew that's ever sailed out of Bristol Harbor. I'll stake my life on it.
Really think you can do it?
Flash a light. And here a man have the power to save the whole.
The jaws of darkness do devour it up.
So
quick,
quick,
right things come to confusion.
Well,
Done, sir.
Woo!
I'd like the cut of your jib, Mr. Silver. We have a deal.
and here's my hand.
Oh, sir, when do we start?
At this point, that depends on Silver.
I'll have you a crew together in 3 days' time, I promise.
In which case, you still by the end of the week.
Woo!
Oh, just wait till I tell Lansing. I'll go find him. Boy, you meet me here at 3 o'clock and we'll inspect the ship together. Silver, get to work. Well done, boy. Good lad.
You brought me luck, Jim. We have your father to thank for it.
We too, don't we?
Well, I had best get to work. You got a feathered friend of mine to take care of. Name, by the way, it's Flint, just like the pirate.
What?
Clean ahead and hold her steady.
Release the line.
As he promised, Mr. Silver delivered a crew by the end of the week. Our only delays were occasioned by the squire and Simoneau. The captain he had hired some weeks before. They're like oil and water. They argue about everything.
A problem this time, sir.
There is no this time about it, Squire. It's the same problem I have broached a million times before.
Which is?
Which is, I do not like the cruise, and I do not like the men.
Well, perhaps you don't like the ship, sir.
She's a clever craft, but I haven't gotten to sail her yet, have I?
So you don't like the cruise? Why is that?
I was engaged on sealed orders to sail this ship for that man when in which he may bid me. So far, so good, but now I find that every man before the mast knows more than I do.
Such as?
Such as that we are hunting for treasure. As for the men, I should have had the choosing of them. I'm the captain.
You had the choosing, but you couldn't find them.
You don't find a good crew overnight, Squire.
Well, Silver did, now didn't he?
No, he did not in my opinion.
Gentlemen, please. What is it you wish at this juncture, Captain?
They are now loading the powder and the arms in the forward. I say we keep them in our cabins where we can keep an eye on them. And Squire, you have 2 of your own men with you here, as well as the boy Hawkins. We should give them berths near our cabins where we can keep all of our allies together.
In other words, you fear a mutiny.
I did not say that. I just request that we take certain precautions or let me resign.
Fine, fine. Move the powder and the men. But note this, I am extremely irked. Good day, sir.
And so the time came at last for a voyage to begin. On Sunday morning, we went to church. The squire, Dr. Lindsay, and Mr. Silver and I asked for a special blessing on our journey, for safety, good health, and blessed peace. That night came the final bustle, as everything was stowed into place. Then, a little before dawn, the boatswain sounded his pipe, and the sky turned red with the first beams of morning. We headed out into the open sea as the Hispaniola began its voyage of treasure.
Well, Jim, how are you on this bright, glorious morning?
Well, thank you.
Come, have you on with old John. No one's more welcome than yourself. I reckon you know how to peel a potato?
Oh, I think so.
Here, like this. No, just the skin. There, much better.
I'm so sorry that you have to do work like this. I would wager that you have some assistants and scullions and things.
Sorry? We're doing an honest day's work? Jim, lad, never be sorry no matter what the task. Why, think of all the good we're doing right now. First, we're giving our arms and fingers a bit of exercise, all the better to do our other tasks in life when the time comes about. Second, we're creating a thing of beauty with these here potatoes, just like the Lord himself done on the day of creation by compounding the likes of you and me. Just look at this spud, ready to jump into a pot of boiling water out of sheer vanity. I've seen girls on tobacco papers who ain't half as pretty as this here potato. Of course, I never put my lips on them the way it does a potato. That may change my point of view. Third, we're getting our mouths all watering just by smelling this here perfume. All the better to clear our plates at supper time like our mothers taught us. God bless their souls. Fourth, we're keeping the crew that feeds these potatoes big and strong so they can make sure we get home safe and sound. Fifth, we're cutting our fingers every now and then so we never have to play together. Sixth, keeping ourselves busy. Seventh, we're stealing a few moments of each other's time. And there ain't nothing to compare to that with the 7 Seas, now is there? So you tell me, Jim lad, what's better than peeling a potato?
Silva, you want to below decks by the captain.
Did he say what's for?
No, he did not, but I'm sure it's all right.
All right. I'll be right back, Jim lad. Make sure you don't peel all these potatoes with God.
Have you known Mr. Silver for very long?
Barbecue? Long ain't the word. We've been from Suriname to Spanish Main together. I knows him like the back of my hand. I once saw him lose his leg on a cannon shot at the coast of Tripoli one time. But they mangled him right there on the deck. And he just watches it happen. Yeah, but he's excited with the cruise and all.
He seems very happy with the voyage.
Oh, he's very happy. He's very happy. He's looking forward to getting
Getting what?
Nothing. Get to the island, of course. Now, you know I like you, Jim. Just the way old John does. I see you as mates, you see. Israel Hands and Jim
Hawkins.
Right. So give it to me straight. Is it you who has the map?
No, sir, I don't know what you're talking about.
The map to the island, of course, which shows the treasure.
I don't know what you mean.
I haven't had a lot in my life, you see. I haven't had no schooling either. But I can read a map just like the old back of my hand. I just want to look at it.
Please.
I just want to touch it.
No.
I just want to feel it between my fingers and start making a blast. Get away! Now give it over!
Mr. Hanks!
Captain Smollett.
Is there a problem, Mr. Hanks?
No, sir.
Good to hear it. Back to work.
Yes, sir.
Use well, Hawkins. Stay out of trouble.
I will. I'll try, sir. next day I tried to tell John what happened with Hans, but he must have misunderstood. I knew that he was wrong, but I had no suspicion that my encounter with Hans was merely at the beginning of a much longer nightmare that would come to a treacherous and bloody end. It began with barrel of apples that stood roached in the waist of the ship for anyone to help himself. It was just after sunwest in the third week of our voyage, and it occurred to me that I should like an apple before rest. The barrel was so huge that I had to climb inside. There were scarce any apples left. But sitting down in the dark with the sound of the water and the rocking of the ship, I had either fallen asleep or was at the point of doing so, when a noise jostled me my senses.
I says we do it now, John, when they least suspect it. Hands. We can overpower him in minutes, and I want the captain for myself. I want to wring his little head off his calf body.
You can ring it all you like, but we ain't ready yet.
And I says, why not?
Because we don't have the map.
Then we grab the boy and threaten to kill him.
And what if it's not on the boy, huh? What if Smollett has it, or the doctor, or they've hidden it away someplace? Then how do we get to the island?
Then we massacre him and find it ourselves.
Just bide your time. With the likes of you, it's always hurry it up, do it now, or the squirming devil gets it. Which is why, when this is all said and done with, I'll be riding to Parliament on a crystal carriage, while all of y'all will be chained up at execution dock, waiting to be hung. Listen to me. We wait here and we bide our time until all the gold is on board and we're sailing home.
And I says that's too long to wait.
I says who's in charge of the ship and was put there by all of y'all.
And I says that's a mighty nice question. And maybe we ought to choose again. I think you're going all soft about one likeness, and maybe you ain't the man you once was. And maybe someone named George Mary ought to be in charge.
So, but the golden boy, what will we do with the rubber?
Ah, now that's a business inquiry. And we have two options. The first one is to leave him on the island. That was Blackbeard's way. Or, second, we could cut him down like that much pork, like old Flint would have done.
I to that.
I'm all on board for killing.
Alright.
Are there footsteps?
Psst, there's Tom coming. Is he with us? Did you ask him? I did. He ain't decided yet. Tom over here.
Welcome, Tom.
Well, Tom, how are you this morning?
I'm all right.
You know, we were just talking. At the moment, we were discussing money. That might be something that interests you. Who knows, huh? You see, us gentlemen of fortune, we make money, and lots of it. We risk swinging, but when we get home, there's hundreds of pounds of line in our pockets, and we eat like potentates and drink like the laughing gods. We have adventures like the Three Musketeers and live in mansions like the Duke of Buckingham. And women? Ha! They fawn upon us in their skimpy costumes, popping grapes in our mouth, and feeding us figs and buttered rum. You know, back home I have my own barber who clips my hair and shaves my beard. I have my tailor to do my duds. I have my own cook that makes me buttered partridges and rum. And my old man that I pay to tell me the stories of the Arabian Nights to lull me to sleep on the sack pillow. You know, this is a lot to take in. You're smart as paint. I saw that when I first set my eyes on you. So I'm asking you a man's question, and I'm waiting for a man's answer. Are you with me, laddie? Yes or no? And trust me, we ain't even decided to do anything to steer this voyage off course yet. And it's also likely that this will go just as planned until we get back home and go to sleep in our soft beds.
Right, well, here's where I stand. I've been giving a lot of thought, and, well, for now at least, I'd stand with the squire, the captain, and Dr. Livesey. For now. That's how things stand.
You're not sure you're meant to be a gentleman of fortune?
Right, yes, for now at least.
All right, well, I understand, and so do they all. Good night, Tom Morgan. Godspeed.
Thank you.
He's dead.
His back's broken.
Well, let's throw him overboard, shall we? We'll say he must have fallen over the rail by accident.
Wait, look! The island!
Someone tell the captain.
No! Quick, get to your bunks. If they see us all grouped together like a mess of oysters, they'll turn suspicious. Go! Double time!
felt the keenness of the serpent's betrayal to the deepest soundings of my immortal soul. A moment. I could barely stir a finger. Then suddenly, a rush of feet across the deck. Sailors tumbling up from the cabin and the forecastle slipping up from my barrel. I dived behind the foresail, doubled towards the stern, then gathered in the captain's cabin where I told them everything.
I knew it! The scoundrel.
Remarkable thing is that Silver kept it so quiet.
His Silver is a very remarkable man.
You look remarkably well hanging from a yard dog.
I knew him. He knew my father.
The question now is, what do we do?
I tell you boys, it's now or never. We gain island, it's time to strike.
But Silver said...
Who cares what Silver said? Use your gut. Right now we're at advantage because they don't suspect us.
What about the man?
We grab the boy and threaten to kill him.
What if they say go ahead?
They ain't gonna do that. They're not ruthless, selfish killers. They're not like us. Now, go get the weapons.
I say we load the muskets and mow them down.
I say we bide our time for now.
But why?
Because we're outnumbered at least 3 to 1, Squire.
Damn the villains. I'll take fur and paw them with me.
Captain, do we have a plan?
I do. The map shows a blockhouse and a forehold on the island. If we could get there, we might be able to pull it off.
What's that?
A gunshot.
What are you doing, you errant lobsterhead? You bone your kites? Didn't they to wait, huh? To bide your time? Huh? Now look what you've done. They're gonna kill me!
Please, sir, I have an idea. I'll meet with them, and while you three can make your escape to the longboat.
What?
It's an elaborate plan. It's the map they want. And so I'll use that and that'll distract them. I can get away with it.
Don't be absurd, Jim. We're facing together.
Jim, stop! Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Jim, come. I have a bargain to propose.
I have this pistol ready and loaded, and I know how to use it.
Jim lad.
Don't Jim-lad me, and if I thought of you in the same instant as my father, I would regret to have the shame on his name by doing so.
Your father was a good man, Jim.
No, shut up. Now it's the map you want.
Yes, it is.
Well, I have it.
I'll drop it! I swear to God I'll drop it! And it'll go over the side and you'll never see it again! What do you want, lad, in exchange for the...
Go ahead and shoot me. I don't care. The map will go with me, and it'll go into the sea, and where will you be?
What is it you want, lad, in exchange for the map?
Jim, are you all right?
We're in the water. Shoving off.
Well, I have what I want. And all you that can go to hell, and you pirates can parachute along the Flint, and can parachute it down the train. Ah!
Not lad.
arm here and there, and this island's a devil. It'll swallow you up. And this lad's smarter than the rest of you put together in a thin rock.
This way, before he gets away. We's out of the woods, we's out of the woods. Except we still in the woods now, ain't we?
Who are you?
Ben Gunn, says I. Poor Ben Gunn. I ain't spoke with a Christian these 3 long years. Or is it 4? Can't tell. Mighty hard, mighty hard.
Were you shipwrecked?
Shipwrecked? Nay, not I. I was marooned.
Marooned?
Put ashore, abandoned by a crew of pirates. And I lived all these years on goats and berries and oysters. And I'll tell you a secret. I was plenty sick of goats and berries and oysters. Have an oyster?
No, thank you. No.
What I really want is a piece of cheese. Have you got anyone?
No, I'm sorry.
That was my favorite, you see. Cheese. A little roasted, toasted, cheesy. Like me mother used to make when I was all tucked up in my little bed at home. Oh, she was a good soul, me mother. And she loved me, she did. Except, look at me now, says I. I've been a disappointment, ain't I? That I have. And all I want is a piece of cheese.
I'm sorry for your hardship, sir, but there's plenty of cheese in the ship I came on.
And you'd give me some?
Of course I will.
He, eyes are rich. Oh, you're a fine lad, a magnificent lad. And what's your name, lad?
Jim Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins. How do you do, Jim Hawkins? Glad to make your acquaintance, lad. And I'll tell you this, you'll bless your stars that it was you who found me first. Shall I tell you why, eh? Because I was rich as the kings and queens of Europe ever dreamed of being. Amen, and God be with you. And I built me a little boat, a magnificent boat, fit for a king, and I keeps it under the white rock. Richly riches on the Billy Goat Hill, pull you to the ground if you don't stand still. Wait, that Flint ship out there, is it?
No, sir, Flynn is dead, or so they say. Most of his hands on board mutinied to find a treasure map. And now I and the others loyal to the captain are on the run.
You're in a clove hitch, ain't ya? Well, just put your trust in old Ben Gunn. Ben Gunn's the man to save you. Now, tell me this, Jim. Would your captain here help a poor maroon if that maroon goes and helps the captain?
Well, I think so. Of course he would.
To the tune of the passage home?
Yes, of course.
He. I as good as free. From lake to the sea, away from the tree. For little fee on me mother's knee. And I'll tell you a story, and I'll tell you no more. I won a Flint ship when the treasure was buried. You see, he orders his first mate, Long John Silver, to do it, and to take 6 of us along to help him. And he tells Silver, you'll kill him afterwards, leaving no witnesses. Who can point the way? And Silver says, aye, sir, aye. I'll kill him.
But why would they kill him if he buried the treasure?
Because it's a jungle out there, you silly goose, with vines and trees and holes and caverns, and it all looks the same to every living soul in the world. Except to Ben, who only wants a piece of cheese. That's all I want.
I'm sorry.
Just look at you, the spitting image of your darling father.
My father?
Now don't tell Ben he wasn't your father. We used to talk about you night and day, like he was the greatest living creature ever created by God.
How do you know my father?
We was mates on the ship, the devil ship.
But my father never went out to sea. He was in London.
I would suppose so. Long John Silver had to press him into service. You see, Flint was about to set sail when he needed a cook, because Silver was now old Flint's first mate. And Silver made a friend, your father in London town, and he says, come along. And your father says, no, not I ain't going. So Silver grabs him and hits him on the head. And next thing you know, your father wakes up, staring at Orion's belt in the night sky over a bobbing ship.
My father never went out to sea.
I'm sorry to say, your father was one of the 6 who was told to bury the treasure.
Wait, so then he...
They're coming! Gotta hide!
Tell me more.
Jim, is that you?
Captain Smollett.
Jim, thank God, we were worried sick about you.
Where are the others?
They're back at the stockade. I came to the ship to get supplies, but Silver's men spotted me.
Where's Ben Gunn?
Who?
Ben Gunn, a man I met in the woods. He's from the jungle.
Jim, we have to go.
But he has news about my father. I have to talk to him.
Not now, you don't. Do you still have the map?
Yes, sir. I must talk to Ben.
Come on, Jim, we have to go.
All right, I'll meet you at the stockade, I promise. I raced through the dense woods to find Ben Gunn, but the more I searched, the more lost I became. I continued for hours in desperate hope of learning more about my father, but before I knew it, the sun was setting, and I was lost in the ever-increasing darkness of the entangled woods. The next morning, I woke to a gunshot, and within moments, I realized to my astonishment that I was on a bluff a mere 100 yards from the stockade. And although I was hidden from view in the trees, I could see and hear everything in the clearing below.
Flag of truce! Flag of truce! Captain Silver, come aboard and make terms.
Captain Silver? I've never heard of him. You give yourself promotion so easily.
Not I, sir, but these lads had to pick someone after your desertion.
Desertion?
You left the ship, did you not? What were my poor boys to do then? It's in their nature to crave a leader. You wouldn't deny them their nature, would you? That's cruelty. Shall we have a parlay?
Come. My men will hold their fire. You have my word.
You're so be it's good enough for me, one man to another. We go inside or I can get off this excuse for a leg?
No. We'll stay here. If you would please to be an honest man, you'd be sitting in your own galley. You are either my ship's cook and treated handsomely, or this Captain Silver, common mutineer and pirate. Now state your terms.
My terms is we want the treasure. We'll get it. And I reckon you guys will just as certainly save your own necks. So I believe we have the beginnings of a bargain, do we not?
Go on.
So, we all get the treasure. And then you guys have one of two options. Either you can get on my ship and I'll clap you someplace safe and shore. I'll give you my word on that. Or we can leave you on this island to divide the treasure, and I'll give you my affidavit sent to the first ship I see up here to pick you up. Now, handsomer than you could ever dream of.
Is that all?
That's certain. Refuse and you've seen the last of the musket balls.
That's quite an offer. Here's mine. You and your men come up, one by one, unarmed, no tricks. And I'll engage to clap you all in irons and take you home to a fair trial in England. If you do not, why, by the name of heaven, I will put a bullet in your back the next time we meet.
We'll see who takes the bullets, Waller. Jim, I know you're in there. Listen to me, lad. You're smarter than all of them together, and you're smart enough to know not to choose the losing side. We'll be back at base camp. You have your word, so you can come over whenever. We'll be waiting for you, Jim.
Get out now!
With pleasure. I'll be back with a grinding of the tooth, and believe me, those that survive will be the lucky ones.
The moment I heard Silver's words and saw him stump back for a hurried conference, I knew that the only place for me was beside my friends, despite the odds. I ran from the stockade on sheer impulse, and I remembered that Ben Gunn had spoken of a boat he'd constructed, fit for a king under a right rock. I ran like a madman on the shore of the island, hoping my scheme was not in vain. And then I saw it, a small boat, a cork, patched together by an unskilled hand, but with every sign of being seaworthy. Without thinking, I leapt into the boat and paddled furiously into the Hispaniola. Captain Smollett had said that we might be saved if one of us could cut the ship from her anchor. And now, that was my mission.
Deal. 3.
5.
10.
Draw.
Hold it. I said you're cheating.
Cheating? I'm a pirate. I cheat for a living. This is relaxation.
Roll up your sleeve. I said you're a cheat and I want to look.
I say you're a proxy bad loser and you ain't seeing nothing.
Roll up your sleeve.
No.
Roll it up, I say. I said you're a cheat.
Hey, let go of my arm.
Oh, my leg.
Mr. Hans! Mr. Hans, what happened? O'Brien is dead.
I know he's dead. I killed him.
Why?
He was too good at cards.
Are you too much hurt?
You idiot! I have a knife in my leg. Am I hurt? Yes, I'm hurt. You idiot! You sliced the bleeding hossa, didn't you?
And what if I did?
We could sail offshore.
But I doubt that highly. Captain Smollett says we'll drift off to the North Inlet.
Maybe yes and maybe no. But we'll do better if you sail yourself now, won't we? Now I have a proposition to make.
I'm listening.
You sail to the shore, like men, and I want some food. I'm very hungry.
To the North Inlet.
What do I care where you put, sir? I can't move this blasted leg of mine now, can I? Now that's our deal. Now come up there and unlock the wheel. Alright, good. Now spin it to the left. My left, you idiot. Alright, good. Leave it there for now. And I want some grub, and also...
But there's food left right over there.
I don't want that. I also want some wine. This brandy's way too strong.
You'll get what I can find quickly. Nothing more. I'll be right back. Aha! I found some cheese. Here. This is for you.
You like cheese, do ya?
It would appear so, wouldn't it? But things aren't always how they seem, huh?
No. Alright. You see them stays up there? I need you to release them again. Alright, we're drifting a little more too much to the left.
What for?
Just do it.
There! One more step, Mr. Hans, and I'll slice your legs off. I swear to heaven I'll do it, so don't try it!
You underestimate my power!
Ah!
I'm coming after you!
One. Knowing that I'd kill a man, I began to feel faint. I was even more terrified when the danger had been upon me. The thought of it sickened me. And I knew that defending myself in a man's world had somehow altered me, as though I had crossed the 1,000-field of flowers and climbed a fence to a darker stand of taller but uneven trees. By this time, the Hispaniola had run aground to the North Inlet. I waded to the shore without much difficulty, and it did not take long to find the stockade where my friends would be waiting.
Hello, Jim. You dropped in on us, haven't you? Oh, I bear that was friendly, I do.
Friendly it is. Quite neighborly, I'd say.
Based on your expression, I suspect we are the flesh and blood you expect to see here tonight.
No, you're not. Where are my friends?
That's a good question. It serves a good answer. You know, I've always liked you, Jim, as a spirit of innocence and the picture of my own self when I was younger. What we left was innocence for innocence. We knew not the ill doctrine of others, nor any that did.
Where are my friends?
You know, Dr. came to us last night with a flag of truce. He says, Silver, you're all sold out. Your men are all getting sick from the climate. You're almost out of stores. And worst of all, your boat is gone. Gone, says I. Well, I look out, and lo and behold, there's no ship to be seen. It's a sea of glass out there, Jim, without a wrinkle in it. So, we bargained. I gave them their freedom in exchange for all this luxury. You know, I'm afraid to admit, Jim, your crew didn't like your desertion of them very much. You took it as cowardly.
Cowardly?
Yes, Jim, and I'm afraid I have to agree with them. I thought it was Tim.
You thought so! You! The man who killed my father, the man who put him on a ship to leave him out to die, the man who just tried to kill him. But, Now, this is for you, cowardly, and here!
Ah, what a son you would have made, Jim. Here, I'll give you two choices. Either you can join the five of us as a gentleman of lordship and take your share of the treasure, or you can leave free as a bird. Choice is up to you.
I know what kind of choices you offer. I know what you did to Tom Morgan when he said no.
I already know that.
Who told him?
So let the worst come to worst. It's little I care. I've seen too many perish since I fell in with you. And I have one last thing to say before I die. You're in a bad way. The ship's lost, the treasure's lost, the men's lost, the whole business has gone down to wreck. And you want to know who did it? It was I. I was in the Apple Barrel and told Captain Smollett everything about what you did. I was the one who cut the ship's cable and made sure you never see it again. I was the one who killed Mr. Hans and made sure that he would have never saved that ship. But I know where the treasure is, and you will never find it, not in 1,000 years.
You'll die for this, you little maggot!
Bastion, George Mary. Let me teach you who's in charge of this ship. You come closer and you'll see the color of your insides before you take another step. This boy's worth more than all of you put together. Touch a hair on his head, and you'll answer me. Is that understood?
This crew has a right to talk now, don't it?
We claim the right to step aside for a council.
We don't value bullying and Marlin Spike when we aim to talk about it.
I deny you nothing. Talk is free and liberty is generous. Ta-ta. Into my crotch. Listen, mate, you're within half the plagues of death with words of torture. They'll get me, that's for sure, but you might still have something. Here's the thing. I have one more trick to my mouth, and it might save us. But if it doesn't work, we go down together, back to back. You with me?
Oh, you think I'd stand by any man that killed my father?
Let's not start with this again, Jim. She can't take it.
You murderer!
Jim.
Scum!
Jim.
You lying, filthy
I saved your father's life! Yes, I was sent to this island to kill him. And yes, I told them I killed the six of them. But I saved your father. Him and some old dog named Ben Gunn. I killed the other four. It would have killed me if I didn't kill them first. And I told Clint I killed all six. It's taking a poxy chance of my life, Jim. I'll tell you that much. But I couldn't kill your father. We were mates, Jim. Friends. You know I'm telling you the truth. You could see it in my eyes.
Do you think my father might still be alive?
No, Jim. He ran to the ship right before we left, and Flint saw him. He had to die here in London, and he died in command.
No!
Listen, the crows are coming. Are you with me or not, Matt?
I'm with you. And I think you should have this. The map.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely certain.
All right, stick with it. All right, that's good. And Bonnie, the old maid. Come here, I ain't gonna bite.
I've got something for you.
The black spot. I suspected that much. Well, this wouldn't be scissored out of the back of the Bible, is it? Yeah, this here's Revelation. And that man said, I cannot bear these evil men. That's rather apt now, isn't it?
That ain't the point.
Well, I wouldn't care to be the fool that cut out a Bible. To you, Ezekiel?
We needed paper. I didn't want to. That ain't the point.
Honestly, you're good as dead.
He's just trying to scare you.
All right, might as well read it. Depose. D-E-P-P-O-S-S-E-D. Is this your head, George Mary? You've become quite a captain now, haven't you? And as per usual, I suppose it's time for you to give your grievances. So, let him out.
I'll speak for the crew.
What a surprise.
First, you made a hash out of this crew, and you need a bold man to say no to them. Second, you let the enemy out of this here truck for nothing. Third, there's this boy. He's the devil, and you've been protecting him like his old mother. And fourth, we ain't got the treasure, and we ain't got the blooming map.
First, there would have been no cruise without me, and if you'd have stayed on that ship like I told you, we'd be on it right now with the treasure, sailing home smooth as brother. But, second, don't laugh at me, man. Second, I didn't want to give up this blockhouse, but we were all dying. We needed the swords inside. Third, this boy's a hostage, you ninny. Have you no brains? Have you no sense? If the time comes and we need it, he'll be worth his weight in gold. And number 4. There's your map, and if you don't trust old John Silver now, let yourself another captain.
It is the map.
There's Spyglass Hill.
And those are the crosses.
Even though we have the map, we don't have a ship. How will we even get there?
Well, we find the ship, you codfish. This poor soul cut the crossing like he said, and he's sure to drift someplace ashore. We'll just search every square inch of the island until we find him.
3 cheers for Captain Silver.
Hip hip, hooray.
Hip hip,
Hooray.
hip hip.
Hooray.
No one closed an eye for that night, as that was... okay. No one closed an eye for that night, as the pirates prepared an assault on the island. We, and heaven knows we had enough matter for thought. And the man whom I had slain that afternoon, in my most perilous position, and the remarkable game that I saw Silver now engage upon, most of all, I thought of my beloved father, and wept.
Hot as the hinge of hell out here.
It's called a swamp, you ninny.
3 points to northeast, spyglass shoulder, 3 trees in a row? Look, 3 trees in a row. That's not them, you idiot. They're gonna be large trees.
Well, that one's large.
The other 2 is little scrubs. I think it's this way.
For the love of Abraham, can't you numbskulls read a map? Look, I'll tell you if we get anywhere close.
I'm not tired of adults and numbskulls. I think these king our sounders are.
Hope he falls down a hole and kills himself with a stake through his arm.
And maybe that contingency can be arranged. What do you say? Say, once we find the treasure, we kill him. Finish him off once and for all. You 2 will grab his legs, you'll grab his arms, you grab his head, and I'll cut his throat. Meet us body. Are you with me?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, it's unnatural.
Let's go test flight.
Why is that for bones to lie?
Someone give me a measure where he's pointing.
1 point north to northeast.
Margaret!
But how?
Old Flint's idea of a joke.
Savage. Thank God Flynn is dead. And right.
We are sure he's dead, right? I saw him take a cutlass to the back. Of course he's dead. I saw him simply with your dead legs.
Well, if ever a spirit walked, it'd be Flynn's. He died so bad.
Remember that one song he remembered his entire life? Yo ho ho, 15 men on a dead man's chest, yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum.
Get the devil and done for the rest! Yo-ho-ho! And a bottle of rum!
It's Flint. Flint? Wait a second. Where's Jack?
What?
Calico Jack, our shipmate? I just saw him.
He was right there. I was just talking to him.
He's not here now.
Jack, where are you?
Jack!
He's dead.
He's kind of dead. He's definitely dead.
I'm dead.
All hail to the rum! All hail to the drink! Oh, Tommy McGraw! Hands up in the clink!
Who are you? Whoever he is, he won't be laughing for long. Stay back.
Wait.
Where are you? Where are you at? When I get you, I'm gonna... The Lord, my Savior, he led me through green pastures, beside still waters. He restored my soul.
You can pray all you like. I'm gonna get out of here.
You can't. There's something out there. Wait. I know what to do. Come here, you!
Hey!
Stay back, John. I'll do it!
George Mary!
I swear to God I'll kill it! Now, who's ever out there? Lively, Jelani, Smart! Show yourself or I kill the boy! Now! I'll give you till the count of 3. Shoot him! 1, 2...
Go! Stop it! Stop it!
Stand on the spot for shaking eyes.
Ben, please! He saved my life!
You could have killed me.
You condemn me to the land of goats and oysters.
I had no choice, Ben.
I told you not to listen to Flint.
The good and the bad, Ben, the good and the bad. Sometimes it's hard to separate them.
Jim!
Jim, lad, you look right enough.
I think I am, sir. And, well, then I have cheese for you. Here.
Cheese?
Captain, Squire, have you met Ben yet?
Met him. Ha! My real friends already know everything. Hey, we saw him in the jungle. We howdy do's, he howdy do's back. We offer him safe passage only he takes us straight to the sun.
Oh, treasure.
I dug it up 4 years ago and hid it in my little cave.
Shoot.
It's quite remarkable. Remarkable? That is a word, sir. And this is triumph unleashed. A living cigar, nay, a paradise unparalleled and better than I ever dreamed. With rows and rows of gold and jewels and silver and trinkets and diamonds and emeralds and jade. There was a young lad on the sea. There was a young lad on the sea. He dreamed of his last and he dreamed of his home, but mostly he dreamed of the sea. Mostly he dreamed of the sea. Hey!
It took almost 4 days to load all the treasure onto the ship. I had never seen such riches, nor I'm sure how the kings and queens of Europe, as men like to call them. On the 5th day, we set sail and maneuvered our way on the North Inlet, coming through the Narrows. We had to lie near to the southern point, and there we saw the last 2 pirates who raised their arms in supplication. It went to our hearts, I think, to leave them in that wretched state, but we could not risk another mutiny. And to take them home for the hangman would have been a cruel sort of kindness. Long John Silver, on the other hand, seemed just as cheerful as when I first met him, and he did not have care in the world for the gallows he would undoubtedly have to face on his return to England. Captain Smollett, however, clapped him in irons for the 3 last days of our voyage, keeping him below decks in a makeshift prison fashioned from his old galley. It was there I visited Silver on the morning he sighted land.
Well, Jim, now me this great glorious morning. Oh, great glorious morning. Come on, take a seat. Tell me the stories of my life outside my little cage.
No, Captain Smollett begged me to not put you here. Here I am. I begged Captain Smollett to not put you here. But here I am now, right?
Take a seat. I'm just cheerful to be getting home.
Oh, well, how are you so cheerful? You could face the gallows, if anything.
Well, there I could, but then again, they could pat me on the head and let me off for good behavior. All part of life, rich tapestry. That's why I do it.
Well, if you don't want to be in here for long, I have a present for you.
Present? Well, let me see. My birthday is my favorite national holiday.
Well, here it is.
No.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
They can get you in a lot of trouble for this, Jim. They can put you in jail, I promise.
Well, putting me in jail wouldn't be so bad, as wouldn't that be part of my rich tapestry?
Ha!
Well, they set sail in a few days. Wouldn't be long until we have to leave.
Well, I suppose you wouldn't have a little bit of bounty for me to borrow, huh? Of course, for me, not for you. Just trying to lessen the burden of that much capital with having a young lad like yourself. Ah, Jim, what a fine son you would have made.
Coming into port. All hands on deck.
Well, I suppose I should get going.
No, wait. Captain Flint, the parrot, I forgot.
It's for you, Jim, to remember me now.
And that was the last I saw of that seafaring man. That was the last I saw of that seafaring man with one leg that Billy Bones first warned me of. I dream of him, standing on the prow of the ship, looking out at the horizon, smiling at whatever the future may happen to bring. And then I know that my adventure on Treasure Island didn't end that morning. And on the Hispaniola, and it will never end. Not as long as I live.
One for me to talk about, one just because it's the director, obviously. Jordan and Scribeck, come up here. Scribeck's right there. Don't swear at my nightclub. That's my... it's been an incredible experience for me. And I'm not going to beat this dead horse too much about how incredible of a director you are, because I mean, Jordan had that incredible speech on Friday. But you are really a great person to have worked with. I'm super happy to get to do that. I want to direct my attention to Jordan, because you had that really, really beautiful speech on Friday, and I thought you deserved one too. Of course, a little bit more off the cuff than yours is, because I'm not one to write a speech. I just wanted to say that we've had a lot of shows in the past, and this has been by far my favorite. And I think that you're the reason it's a step above the past. Your assistant directing skills have been incredible, and I've really enjoyed working with you two as a pair. This show could not have happened without those two.
This past week, Jordan and I were sitting in the back of the auditorium, and a colleague was with us, and she turns to me and said that if she wasn't sitting next to me, she would have swore that Jordan was me giving the direction to all of the kids. So it just goes to show that she's learned a lot of good things.